So I combine video games with wellness, which I'm guessing is going to be quite thematic for this esteemed podcast of yours.
Yeah, that's really interesting talking about that, because I guess when, just as kind of a general view, when people are talking about kind of mental wellness and stuff, they would probably, the general advice probably would be, don't be playing video games and watching TV and all of this.
Right.
But do you think that maybe the benefit for video games is that with TV, you're kind of just watching it? With video games, do you think because you're doing stuff and it's making your brain work a bit more, do you think that maybe gives you a bit more benefit there?
Absolutely. And here's the thing. A video game that's well made is designed to engender the flow state, right? Which I'm sure you're very familiar with. So over the course of millions of interactions in a game has got to keep you challenged enough. It's called the challenge condition. Challenged enough that you don't get bored, but not too challenged that you get frustrated. It's got to keep you in this narrow band. So you get better. Here's that graph again. I really should have a whiteboard here. I've got a whiteboard. Here we go.
Prepared.
Yeah,
prepared.
Got a whiteboard. So let me draw you the famous gaming thing. So we're going to go this way. I hope it's not too inconvenient to see. And
that's fine. We can see it.
Good. On this axis, we've got difficulty. So let's just call that here. On this axis, we've got time. Can you see that all right? So you got to keep the difficulty across time going up steadily and keep the player in that tightly confined band.
Okay.
And if you do that, what are you doing? You're teaching people and you're keeping them in flow state. They're motivated because they're learning how to solve the problems in this game world. And guess what? That's what we do in life.
That's very true.
Give you an example, right? You start learning to walk as a child. And imagine your parent after 2 days goes, this ain't happening. This ain't happening. We got to take them to the doctor and get them some medication to make sure their legs are stabilized, God forbid, some kind of cast, or give them a wheelchair. Would we give up after 2 days? But that seems to be what we're doing these days in terms of how we treat ourselves, right? The value of a video game is it teaches you that life is a series of increasing challenges.